Getting your most effective workout. Hello everyone, my name is Rafael Curiel and I'm the City of McAllen's Employee Wellness Coach. I'm on a mission today to help you plan out specifically what you can do in a gym to increase your health and vitality. We're going to focus today on resistance exercises using free weights like dumbbells and barbells. I'll also be showing you how to do a few exercises using the cables on a functional trainer. You know, I've always believed it's well worth your time to learn the names of exercises and which muscle groups they were created to train. The official names of basic exercises haven't changed much over the last 50 years or so, and as a general rule, the exercise name is usually created by the body position, the primary moving muscle, and the type of movement being generated. For example, the seated calf raise or the standing shoulder press. In addition to learning the names of exercises, learning to breathe correctly and learning to use proper posture will also significantly improve the way we feel in our daily activities, as heart rates are generally lower for conditioned athletes. Internal organ functions are also improved as compensations are removed and the lymph system is allowed the opportunity to clear out toxicity and metabolic waste by the flexing and the relaxing of muscles during lifting. So let's take a look now at some of the exercises that make up one of my favorite activities for improving wellness, weight training. The first thing to do to prepare the body to lift weight is to get a proper warm-up. To decide which type of warm-up to do, you need to put yourself into one of two categories. If you consider yourself a bit of an athlete, then a 10-minute run on a treadmill is a solid warm-up. If you consider yourself to be a beginner, walking for 10 minutes would be a better option. In either case, the purpose of the warm-up is to step up your heart rate before you do any heavy lifting. This is because weightlifting specifically can become intense quickly, and so we do not want to shock the system, as that can cause damage to either the nervous, muscular, or cardiac systems. A good warm-up allows for our joint fluids to express themselves, fill up the sockets and the hinges. You see, we need synovial joint fluids to grease the connectors of the skeletal system, so there isn't a lot of creaking and popping while we're working out. And we can also stay clear of pulls, strains, and tears. So make sure you get at least 10 minutes of warm-up to prevent injury and also to improve your lifts. Once you have a proper warm-up, it's on to choosing your exercises for your workout session. Now, I enjoy cable work at the beginning and at the end of my sessions because it allows me to change weight quickly. There's a variety of exercises to do in one spot, and that can also be pretty handy. Here we see exercises examples like the shoulder press, the tricep kickback, the cable cross for the chest. Now, I also recommend doing lunge and deadlift mobility work if you get a chance to use a functional trainer, because this is a great exercise for perfecting both your form and balance in these types of lifts. When you're choosing between dumbbell and barbell exercises, it's dependent on whether or not you want to work on primary movers like the chest and the hip complex or the back, like we can do with a barbell, or do we want to emphasize movements which allow us to focus on smaller muscles called synergists? These play an important role in heavy lifting, but can also be isolated and worked on separately. In general, since most exercises that can be done with a barbell can also be done to some extent with a dumbbell, then the choice really comes down to factors like a person's physical profile, the comfort and the safety level of the equipment in the gym where the person's working out. That being said, let's see how several muscle groups can be worked with dumbbells. In the following footage, we have the standing shoulder press, bicep curls, back flies, and the reverse lunge. Finally, barbells. They're the king of all exercise modality for building both strength and power that is functional and will keep your muscles working well for years to come. Here we see examples of the bent row for the upper and the middle back, and also the biceps, the squat for the legs and the hip complex, and the bench press for the chest and the tricep. As a closing thought, make sure to drink plenty of water during your session. It may be a good idea to weigh yourself at the beginning and at the end of your workout to find out how much water you've lost during your training. Since this is a fluid loss, it shouldn't be counted to your weight loss goals, and instead you should try to replace this amount of water lost with equal amounts of drinking water. I want to take a moment to thank Gavasso Sports Institute for making their facility available to us for shooting this video. For specific instruction and questions on how to perform these and other exercises, you can visit us at the Employee Benefits Office at City Hall. Thanks for watching, and if you can, give us a like on our Facebook page at City of McAllen Wellness.